Hello, I'm Anthony Carter, and this video is called Eliminating Procrastination with This Simple Mindset. By some estimates, 20% of people consider themselves to be chronic procrastinators, and many more put things off on occasion. So if procrastination is getting between you and your life goals, try these suggestions for getting things done with less delay. Here are 3 points to help you understand why you procrastinate and how to deal with it. Number 1, notice perfectionist tendencies. Procrastination and perfectionism often go hand in hand. You may be setting your standards so high that they intimidate you from doing your best. So determine if you're avoiding important tasks because you're anxious about how well you perform. Number 2, make up your mind. You might procrastinate because you find it challenging to make decisions. You keep developing more and more options, telling yourself that you're doing background research rather than just buckling down and doing more concrete work. Number 3, analyze your feelings about your last-minute rush. Maybe you've become conditioned to the euphoria that you feel when working under pressure. So you may need to find more productive ways to motivate and reward yourself. Change your thinking with these 3 pointers. Number 1, examine the consequences of immediate gratification. Impulse control often lies at the heart of chronic procrastination. Try asking yourself which activities will contribute more to your well-being over the long run. See, you may feel like watching episodes of your favorite TV show back to back. However, spending an hour or 2 studying on something important would be a much more productive use of your time. Number 2, stop dreading. Worrying about a project can often be more unpleasant than just going right out and doing it. Try to adopt a neutral state of mind when you start to list all of the reasons why you put off a project, like doing your taxes. You may be pleasantly surprised at how effectively you can reduce the stress you place on yourself. Number 3, hold yourself accountable. Take charge of your life by acknowledging your own abilities and making a commitment to give your best effort to the things that you care about. An example would be, get started today on your resolution to exercise daily rather than waiting until some hypothetical time when you'll feel more energetic. Developing new habits. Schedule your time more realistically. Take an inventory of how you currently use your time. Calculate how long it really takes you to complete your typical errands compared to the overly optimistic scenarios that keep putting you behind schedule. 2, minimize distractions. If checking emails and surfing the net are eating up all your time, put those distractions out of reach temporarily. See how much more you can accomplish when you focus only on the task at hand. Number 3, manage interruptions. Some interruptions are inevitable. Just remain flexible so you can get back to work quickly rather than letting a 5-minute phone call turn into a wasted afternoon. Number 4, break tasks down into manageable chunks. Set intermediate deadlines for yourself. If your final proposal is due in a month, allot for time for each section, editing and proofreading. Practice with small tasks. You can turn almost anything into an opportunity to reinforce your new habits. Wipe down the kitchen counters immediately instead of saving up all of your cleaning for the weekend. Reward your progress. You might procrastinate because it allows you to spend time on things you enjoy more than the things that you're trying to avoid. When you do your grocery shopping before you work rather than sleeping for another hour, pay yourself back by serving up your favorite dish for dinner. Number 7, expect setbacks. You're likely to experience more backsliding. So look for temptations that pull you off course and develop strategies for overcoming them. If you feel lethargic after dinner, schedule your toughest work early in the morning when you're more alert. Overcoming a tendency to procrastinate will help you accomplish more and feel better about yourself. By devoting your energies to meaningful activities rather than trying to avoid them, you'll enjoy more peace of mind and a richer life.